All right, welcome to Off The Fairway Podcast. I'm Alan, I'm your host. I'm here with Mr. Sean and Mr. John.
Hello.
These two fine-looking gentlemen participated with the Woods Disc in the Provision Financial Open, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, any wise words?
Excited? What was it? 3 weeks ago now? We're a little behind, but it's nicer weather now than it was that day. I'm sure we'll talk about that.
Much nicer. A little drizzly that day.
Yeah, it was. So I had the opportunity to assist Nate in hosting the tournament up at Stony Creek out here in southeast Michigan, and I got out there at about 6:30 in the morning, and man, it was cold.
Yeah.
And it was rainy.
Yes.
Oh.
I was not in a hurry to get there. I got there about 20 minutes before tea time.
Yeah.
My time.
I rolled up, put some Gatorades out, and was like, just don't rain. And first round wasn't awful. It wasn't the best, but second round, I'll just say that's why my score was so poor. We'll go with that.
All right, I'm good with that. So, that's a good word. You're bringing up Gatorades.
Yeah.
You just felt like bringing Gatorades or what?
No, so, last year, or really for the past 2 years, we hooked up with Motor City Chain Gang and did the Spring Fling. And, our hope for the tournaments, whether it's, this one obviously, but other ones, is everyone has a good experience. And I think having, whether it's snacks in the morning, Gatorades on different holes, food truck, which we'll get into, we want it to be an awesome experience. One that players want to come back when they see the Woods Disc Golf or they see, Provision Financial Open, that they're like, oh, I got to go to that tournament. So, in our area, I want it to continue and to be a great event. And so hopefully, and in the comments, if you guys want, what would you like to see next year? Is there something else? I mean, I don't know if we're going to be, aces, you win a car. I don't know if that's going to happen.
You're on board to London, finance it for you, insure it for you.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, ultimately, make a comment. What would you like to see? I mean, a lot of you guys watching go to many different tournaments. You see things you like, you don't like. That's what we need to hear. So
I know the water, or the Gatorade was great on hole 11. I just finished my water, walked up a hole 11, and right on the picnic table there was a whole case. It was fantastic. Great time. Appreciate that.
Yeah, it was, it was great because I went to go pick it up after, and I think it was Will. He, brought it back. No, it was Dylan. Dylan brought it back for me. I'm like, dude, thank you, because I just want to go home and sleep. But no, everyone was great. Again, the only thing that wasn't great was the weather. And maybe one other thing we'll talk about.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it. All right.
So you're telling me, so everyone understands Provision Financial Open. Provision Financial was the presenting sponsor, and that is who Sean was representing, and they handled a total of $3,000 of added cash, $2,000 merchant from the merch for the AM side, and $1,000 for the pro side in terms of cash, as well as the extra amenities, and the extra amenities being Gatorades and waters out on the course, as well as when you sign up, had the fruit snacks, some granola bars, just things that as a player, I'm like you said, John, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it. That's just good. That makes me as a player feel like, oh, this is cool. These guys are trying to make it a good experience, as you talked about, for us as the player. And that's cool.
Yeah.
And then, you just mentioned it. Let's talk about the food truck.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Let's talk about it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, good call on that.
So, that was Nate's call. Good work, Nate. He brought that up. He's last couple of events that we have run, he wants to bring the food truck out. And what we did, and what you did, was allow people who signed up by a certain amount of time to get basically $10 toward food.
I love the way you guys did it too. We ordered before our first round started. So right when our second round was done, we walked up and they had everything ready. They just handed us our food.
So was that a hassle after? So you come in.
I was the first one done with the first round, so literally I was first in line. It was not a hassle.
That was
at
not
all.
a hassle.
I was like, give me my cheesesteak, and I was out like that.
And it was good.
It was smooth. It was really good.
Now,
it was fantastic.
The process to get that. So you come up, You sign up. Hey, I'm John. I'm here. Here's your players pack. Are you signed up for CTPs and longest putts? Oh, here's your voucher. Now we want you to go order. Was that a relatively...
It took a few minutes, but what are you going to expect? They got 60 people coming through ordering food. They did it as fast as they could.
Okay.
I think maybe the only thing that could make it faster is if you select when you sign up. So in disc golf scene, if you say, but that's the thing, you're also there. You don't know necessarily what's going to be on the menu.
Yeah.
But, I know like Leadstone and different I think I've been at different tournaments where you can pick food. We did that 2 years ago at Spring Fling, where we did that. But this would be a little different. Like if you go north of $10, it's $12, whatever it is. You just add that to your registration fee, something like that. I don't know if it can happen.
Okay.
Maybe we'll talk to the guys at disc golf scene. Who knows?
Sure.
But either way, I think I stood in line for maybe 5 minutes in the morning. I mean,
wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, it's better than in between first and second round, waiting on food, and then I got to hustle. So
that was kind of that's where our heart was with the whole thing, because
it was good.
You want that hour, 45 minutes, hour, maybe hour 15.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Maybe more if you're done.
We'll
really
talk
quick.
about the delays some other people have later.
Yes, we will. You want that to recoup, go to the bathroom, relax, stretch, eat, and then get mentally focused. Obviously, if you're way in the bottom, then just go have the time. But if you're competing, you want to, you don't want to feel rushed. I don't want to feel rushed.
Right,
So I was looking for feedback to say that was our plan.
Yeah, it worked.
Get it done early.
We're good.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't seamless. Like we had to wait a little bit, but that was to be expected.
Okay.
They didn't mess up my order. I know they got everybody's order. I didn't hear anybody complaining. And man, like I said, that Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah,
was
cheesesteak,
so
huh?
good. Yeah. Anyone that didn't get that was regretting it.
Yeah, I had a shawarma, which again, the shawarma was good.
Yeah.
But then I saw some cheesesteaks, like, oh.
I went back up to the truck afterwards and actually told them how good it was. It was fantastic. Yeah.
So okay, so it's a good thing.
Oh,
the food was a
what
good
was the
thing.
name of the food truck?
K-Dubs.
K-Dubs, yeah.
K-Dubs.
Give them a shout out to them. They were fantastic.
They done good.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right, we'll keep that in mind. I appreciate the feedback. Just try to make it better.
Yeah.
As you said, and thank you to PFO, Provision
Yes,
Financial.
that was fantastic. Great perks.
They covered that $10 initial investment for everyone who signed up at a specific time.
Yeah, and it wasn't skimpy. They were pretty thick.
There was a lot of
I
food.
know I was at the front of the line. Mine was thick. They might have got thinner as the day went on. I'm not sure, but mine was great.
Finish up early.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Good. So, moving on then, John. So, you mentioned delays. You finished very, very quickly.
Yes. We
Round
played green, smooth sailing, got through, no problem at all. No backups anywhere, just smooth sailing.
So there was a couple of, and I want to point out from a TD perspective, we had a couple of issues. One, so the first one was
the course should have been closed. That's step one.
100%.
Yes.
So Stony Creek, this is the first time at Stony that a tournament has been held where both courses are reserved all day. And Nate made it perfectly clear to the people at Stony, hey, we're going to host a tournament. Both courses, both green and blue, will be used in the morning, and then both green and blue will be used in the afternoon. Meaning, hey, we would politely request that the courses be closed. And normally Stony's very good about it. If you're doing a tournament on green, blue is open, you got to sign up, a sign saying, hey, this course is closed. And then in the afternoon it swaps. Obviously this one being different. So there was a miscommunication, so everyone's aware, a miscommunication within the Stony Creek hierarchy, and the sign was never put out, and that led to a couple of groups of casuals. But was it 10?
10 plus a dog, I think.
10 plus a dog, just a couple of casual people out there having a good time, which, listen.
Perfect storm.
We're all about going out with your buddies and throwing around, bringing your puppy, hanging out. That's fun. The issue there was, the perfect storm that you talk about, a massive group, which is not fast, in the middle of a tournament, and they were, and they're probably wonderful individuals. I'm not going to talk bad about them.
They just had an off day.
Yeah. Polite was not on their radar.
Yeah.
And so it was a difficult experience with us trying to say, hey guys, listen, we've got a tournament, and then yeah, but. So long story short, we had a delay. Fortunately, it was near the end of the first round. It was on the blue course, so you guys were on green first,
I think
right?
that was MPO and M1.
M1 and then I think it was MP40s and M2. Yeah. But regardless, there were delays. We apologize for that. That's what happened. We've addressed it with Stoney. Everyone's good. It's all in the past. But that was a tough, just.
Yeah, and that's
a bummer.
And like you said, it was the first time that, and it's tough too for individuals. They pay to get into a park, and they're like, "What do you mean it's closed?" So yeah. I can see it from their side of it.
Absolutely.
But I mean, Stoney's such a great course. I mean,
everyone wants to play there.
Yeah, I mean, you got 36 holes. We get it. I mean, Stoney's always been great. Any tournament I've ever played there, they do a good job. So
right.
And the big thing, and so I don't know if anyone from Stoney is watching this, but they cut the grass like a day or two before, and it was wonderful.
It was very nice. Yeah.
So thank you to Stoney. I think Nate requested that, and they kind of said, "We'll see," but it was
That's what I heard.
It was perfect.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
And I don't mind going there and paying the $3 to play.
Oh no, yeah,
no. Because they call me when my disc is found in the water, and they say, "Hey, I got your disc."
My first ever round was there with you. First round I ever played.
Was it Stoney?
I
thought we went to Toboggan.
No, first round Stoney green, and I threw it about halfway to the hill. My very first round ever.
Yes, I recall.
Yeah,
that's good.
Good times. Now, that's a good transition.
Yeah.
Because what happened with you?
I had a good day. Solid day.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Look right here. What is it?
We won
MA50.
Won the AM50. The trophy might say 40, but my daughter's very artistic. She said she'll put a little stencil on there.
Nice.
There you go.
Maybe tweak it. But first round I was super aggressive.
Okay.
Had 5 birdies, 6 bogeys. Was all over the place, but I was just gunning for it. I was like, let's just go for it. Putt was kind of all over the place. Been struggling with that a little bit, but I was driving well. Mm-hmm. And then.
And I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. You played greens.
Yeah, started on
greens first.
Yep.
Okay, carry on.
So started off hot, got a couple of birdies. I think I was real close. If I didn't park green 1 this time, the first time I played it, I was tight on that one.
That's a tough hole.
Yeah. So I got off to a good start.
Okay.
And then had a decent lead, and when round 2 started, all of a sudden I felt like the villain. So everyone's like, "That's the guy in the lead. He's got like a 2-stroke lead or 3-stroke lead." And nobody's talking to me. I'm like, I'm not being a jerk. What's going on? And so the guy that I was competing against, we were kind of back and forth, and then he just went in the tank. He dropped off. So I'm like, yeah, I got this in the bag, but there's a Canadian there. And I wasn't really paying much attention to him because he was like 4 or 5 strokes behind at the time. And he birdies. And then he birdies. And then he birdies. And I just par. That's all. I was just parring out, right? Just par. And next thing I know, I'm like, he's only like a stroke behind me.
Check the scores. You're like having trouble.
Yeah. So I was struggling with him. He missed an easy inside the circle putt on 16.
16 blues now.
Yeah, blue.
Okay.
Where we started on 1, so we were kind of towards the end. Gave me a 2-stroke lead. We both parred 17, and then he knew he needed an ace on 18 to win. And he was close.
Yeah.
I mean, he sent it. He had this forehand right over the basket, went long. I just went with my trusty thumber, skipped it into the circle, and I was actually able to lay up and then tap in. But after the round, it was Tobin from Canada, and he is trying to break Thomas Gilbert's Canadian record for most sanctioned rounds in a year. And he was telling me about this, and I actually looked at it a little bit. He's already played 17 sanctioned rounds this year and has 27 more booked for the rest of the year.
Oh, those are tournaments. So it could be more than rounds.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I guess I should say tournaments.
That's a hustle.
Yeah, he was finishing Stony Creek, and he was driving down to Ohio to play, and then he was driving all the way out to New York to play for Memorial Day weekend. So he was getting busy, so more power to him for a guy at AM50 that's trying to get that many rounds in.
Well, good luck, Tobin.
Yeah.
We hope you get it. Thomas is cool, but we hope you get it. That'd be
Absolutely.
awesome.
There was it's good work. That's pretty exciting. I had that written down as a pretty cool talking point. That's
sweet.
That's pretty awesome. Good on you there, sir. Good on you. So, I got a question for you. You won AM50.
Yep.
This is your first AM50 win?
First one, yeah. 2-time spring fling. I got M40 last year, and I'm eligible M50 this year.
So, the $1 million question: when are you going pro?
Like MP50 pro?
MP50. When
I
come on.
don't know about that.
No?
Man, Nitz is going MP50 next year. That makes it tough. I mean, it's the competition you're playing, right?
Yeah, he's decent.
Yeah.
He's decent.
I don't know. I thought about it. I actually looked at it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing disc golf for money. I enjoy it. I like to play it.
Fair.
And I win discs. It's great. A lot of times I give them away. I gave one away today. I give them to guys that like them. And if I find one I like, I'll keep it. We trade a lot within the league.
Okay.
But to play MP50, you're paying a lot more money.
That's true.
And I'm not that good. Yeah, I won M50, but I ain't winning no MP50s.
All right.
So I don't know that's going to happen anytime soon.
Okay.
You don't want a career change and go, into the Masters tournaments and what? So you're not doing that.
Maybe amateur masters. Maybe we'll try that.
Which that would be pretty cool.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, that would be a neat one to do.
Okay.
That's good.
So, but
No, that's a good word. That's I didn't even think about the cost for events.
Yeah.
Because we charge the pro division $100.
Maybe if you get sponsored.
yeah, if I knew anybody.
If you know a guy.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that sponsors tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Good luck finding one.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so good for you. Got that. How much would you walk away with in funny money?
Like $115. I think.
115
115 or 17. I got some new Graces, DD.
She went dynamic.
Yeah.
But
I will say,
a lot of.
I did not get the chance to win any funny money because my second round was really good.
All right.
But the discs, I'm not a huge dynamic guy, but those Supreme, I don't know, called blends or whatever.
Yeah, the Supreme is their new dynamic plastic.
They look nice.
They do. They look pretty sharp.
And I think you
might
moved
be,
a lot of those. The Graces, I saw Will Kachis, I think he got 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I got 2 of the Royal Graces.
Yeah.
So we had 15 Graces, and they were gone
Quick.
very, very quickly.
Well, you guys, actually that day I had to run to a wedding, so you guys let me cash early, which I greatly appreciate. My neighbor was getting married, so literally I was like, I'm done, can I cash out? Because we were the first one done. And
Yeah.
I was like, you told me, you're like, there's some Graces in there. I was like, I'll take 2.
Go try them.
And that's one thing I appreciate because, for me, I got 3 young kids, and my wife is, are you done? Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done? I get a decent amount of text messages, so I appreciate at the end, the efficiency, trying to get, give the people that won, their due, obviously.
Sure.
And then the way that, pushing people through the line, not, being rude or nothing.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think it was done well. And, yeah. But
we are slowly getting better at, I know it sounds weird, at payouts. Sounds strange, but you want to acknowledge the winners.
Yeah.
You want to acknowledge those who did well, who won CTPs and longest putt, which, heads up, there are 8 CTPs and a longest putt.
Yeah.
Which, as a player, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, moving on, you want to recognize the people. You want to get everyone together because it's fun. It's cool to say, oh, man, John won. Ooh, hey, oh, Sean. Well, next time. You'll win next time. Ooh,
I was in the top 50. There wasn't 50 in our division.
No, it was a close.
If there was, I was in the top 50.
So I'm glad to hear that because we're trying to get better at that, get quicker at it. Obviously, we want to give you your opportunity to walk through the line, look at different plastic, look at different molds, and be able to say, hey, man, I wonder how this would fly. And there's no rush. But,
Yeah.
you don't want to sit around here and hang out forever.
Yeah,
So
because
we gotta find that balance.
We've probably all been to tournaments where that's the case. You got, in my case, $7 to spend.
That's pretty good.
And you're like, because I respect, hey, we're gonna let the winners go first.
You have to.
Totally get that. But when you're getting $7, it's like, and sometimes you're waiting 45 minutes. That could be tough.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta just do better. Maybe that's what I got.
Well,
Could be.
I just gotta get
in
better.
time. All right. So, thank you, gentlemen, so far. A couple things I want to point out. I want to talk about the winners. So I've got the winners here, and I'm going to call out the monies earned because, again, the fact that we're able to have a a presenting sponsor. We had a couple different sponsors who are willing to invest in making disc golf better, attracting more people. That's awesome.
I mean, we also had American House.
We had American House.
That's how John heard about it, from American House, being M50, so it's good.
Got him! Got him!
Got him. All right. So, the number one in MPO, Jared Carr, shot a 12 under, and they play longs on blue and longs on green. 12 under is really good.
Yeah.
He walked away with $650 in cash.
Ooh.
That's a big deal.
Gotta rethink this going pro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. MP40, Mr. Bob Anderson shot 7 under, both longs. He walked away with 400. So
Solid.
That's pretty nice.
That's nice.
Now, we talked about it briefly, and I'm going to talk about this guy. Aiden McSweeney. He won M1. He walked away with $200 of funny money, as we're calling it. He shot also a 7 under, but he had what we would call a wild adventure.
I saw that.
Yeah, he shot. Mind you, he finishes 7 under for the day. His first round, he was at +2.
So he had the hot round the second round. I'm just guessing.
He had the hot round. Yes, add it up. You need almost
In the rain, in the mist.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Dude comes from the second card, chase card, shoots a 9 under, 1009 rated round.
On green.
Yes.
Yeah.
On green longs.
That's good.
And he wins by 1.
Did he get an ace?
He didn't.
No.
He just played. I looked at his
a lot of
card.
birdies.
I would have loved to have participated
Yeah.
in simply let me carry your bag. I want to watch you. Play.
We need coverage, and then getting one of the cameramen to run out to his card, to watch him.
I just good on you, Aiden,
Yeah.
because you just tore it up. Because the other guys, which I played with Jason Green, who got second. I played with him in 2 years ago at a Flint tournament when we were both M2s, and now he's M1 and I'm still M2.
Yeah.
A low M2. But he is a good player, and he's progressing. He shot a 3 under his second round. He shot 3 under, 3 under, which is a good tournament.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was pretty awesome. So I wanted to shout out Aiden and say, dude, good on you. Way to play ball. So John Vestal here. I got 117 for MA50. Shot a 3 over par. Was that above your rating? Do you remember?
I was real close. I think it was just slightly above, yeah.
Slightly above. Okay,
Yeah.
good for you. And then MA2s.
Yeah. I did not cash.
Okay,
But
all right.
I played with the winner in the first round. I played with Jamie.
Yeah,
Probably 3 or 4 rounds. I played a couple rounds with him at
some different
Columbus.
events.
Yeah, different events. And he's a good dude, Coast Guard guy.
Nice.
Thanks for the service, sir.
Attaboy.
And I remember after the first round, he was lead, and he's like, "I'm probably gonna choke," and I'm like, "No, man, you're gonna win." And he tried. He went to a playoff.
Yeah.
But he won. He pulled it out, and I was happy to see him win. And then actually, I heard this. The next week after PFO, he played another tournament at Stony.
Okay.
With, I think it was Aeronautics. I think it was.
Sure. They
From
put
what
a
I
lot of good
heard,
events there.
yeah, he won again in a playoff.
Oh, goodness.
So that's a good 2-week
He's
stretch.
pulling out. He's
How much?
figuring out the old
How
clutch
much did he
gene.
get for MA2?
So he ended up, as you said, beating Keith Fitzpatrick at 4 under. They also played longs,
Yep.
and he walked away with 140. So again, that's a huge payout.
Yeah.
Is it normal to have a better round on blues than green? Because that's what I did.
That's a really good trivia question that I didn't take into account.
I just played off.
I guess if
Blue,
you're Aiden,
blue is tough to score. You need a big arm to score on a lot of the holes, especially
That's
to
true.
start.
That's
hole
true.
1,
Yeah.
hole
Hole
2,
two,
hole 3,
hole 4.
hole 4.
Yeah, I guess hole
5.
4 being a par 4.
I clearly have a big arm, obviously.
Yeah.
That's why I did better.
Good work. So MA3, we've got Justin Trenda, who shot 10 down.
Oh,
Just torched
hot.
it. And
What
he
was-
walked.
Is he 18 yet?
No,
He's still a kid, huh?
17.
Ooh,
So he
smoking.
walked away with $126. And then Chuck Beatty, MA4 shot 5 over, $135.
Nice.
So I just mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names. Which of those names shot 89 points above their rating?
89?
89 points above their rating.
Justin.
I'd say Justin or no, Sweeney's a shoot. But 1,009 rate. I'm gonna say Aiden to go.
So Aiden was close,
Okay.
but Justin, I think Aiden was in the 60s,
10
like
under.
61.
It's a big score.
And
he's probably right around 900-ish.
I think he's a low 900.
Yeah.
But he shot 89 points above his rating. That is,
yeah,
that's
That's
really,
work.
really good.
not
That's
bad.
really, really good.
Not too shabby.
So good on you, Justin. Couple other things I want to bring up. We talked about all the fun stuff, except the single ace. Are aces strange at Stony? We had one ace.
1/8
In 2 rounds.
What are we gonna see? Which hole it was? I don't remember.
I know. You guys guess.
2 green.
2 green.
Oh, 2 green. I was like,
It was on green. It was not hole 2.
I did hear this. I just don't remember now.
2's a good one. But you think green, there's further back.
Yeah.
That are some short guys. Hint, hint.
Yeah. Oh, is
Further
it
back.
the little meat hook flick?
Is that hole 15?
Yes.
Was it 15?
Which, does it
Is that
even...
an island?
I mean...
Is that an island hole?
No,
No,
we didn't
it
make
wasn't
it
an island.
last time.
Hey man, you gotta have a good forehand. Maybe he went the Heiser route. You don't know. You
Because
weren't there?
the
The Heiser route that shrinks every year.
every year, people got to hit it. Destroy it for us. So good on you, Mr. Aaron Anderson, MA2 guy. We played with him
Oh, I
a few
played with
times.
Aaron a couple times too.
Yeah, so
He beat me at a tournament late last year at Columbus.
that guy.
Still a little sour. But
That guy.
Whatever, man.
I'm pretty sure the ace fund. I didn't write this down. I apologize. Around 250. So
nice.
that's a
Good
nice
pull.
little. Regardless of how you finish, that's a good day.
Yeah.
Not a bad $5 investment.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, couple trivia questions for these two guys.
Love it.
Difficulty and simple. Okay, we've got 2 groups. We got a long and we got a short.
All right.
MA1, MA2, MPO, MP40 played longs on both courses. MA50, MA3, MA4 played shorts on both courses, obviously switching each
Yep.
round. You guys said you played green first, blue second. The other guys played longs on blue first, longs on green second. So, I want to know from you two, blue longs. Okay, think blue, think long. What was the most difficult hole on the course? Hole 1, mind you, let's clarify. Hole 1,
From the longs.
we played to the long basket.
Yes, and it's a par 4.
It's a par 4. Whereas hole 2, we also played to the long basket. Well, I guess the only basket, the long tee pads,
Yeah.
but as a par 5. And we were playing to par according
Two
to
very
my
tough
game.
holes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've got 1 vote for hole 1,
I'll go hole 1.
Oh, you're going hole 1? Oh, I'm going hole 2.
hole 2. Neither.
All right, then I know what it is. It's that hole. Which hole is it? All right, I gotta go. Which one's 9?
Are you trying to count them up on which
Yeah.
which is which?
It's the one where there's a long and a short,
Okay.
and we're talking blue, yeah.
We're talking
So,
blue.
It's got to be like 9 or something, where it's a long, skinny tunnel, and then it's kind of, there's that big bush. Is it 7?
Hole 10.
That's not it. Which hole?
Think hole 10. So what's your short guy? Add it up. What's your short guy? Well, hole 7 is a little short guy?
I need,
Yeah.
I need,
So okay. So.
I need my towel.
We need our towel.
It's in the car. Should I go get it or no?
Dude.
You tell me.
No.
Now we're all
All right. It
should
would
go.
have all the holes, which
So-
was a nice perk as
Time
well.
out. I do need to brag on this. Nate did a very, very good job on the player packs for the amateurs
Yes.
because we had
The
custom
towels
towels
and
made.
Those are cool.
They are very, very sharp. It's basically a map of the blue course. For those of you who weren't aware, it's a map of the blue course, and the towels are very, very high quality. Then we also did
Mitten bags.
mitten bags from Sean. Well,
Yeah, there.
Division
Apparently,
Financial.
the mitten lady lives in my neighborhood, so she delivered it to my doorstep.
Who would've
Talk
thought?
about service. It was
Who
awesome.
would have thought?
Yep.
So cool player packs.
Yeah.
Anyway, I apologize. I got off track.
Squirrel. It's fine.
Hole 10, blues. hardest hole for the longs.
Yeah, so it's it's 10.
Do you know which hole 10 is?
It's straight, but there's trees everywhere, and then there's a long and a short. No, I'm just making it up.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
hole 10 was 0.58 strokes above par.
Okay, that's not bad then.
Not bad.
That means 1 and 2 we did pretty good.
Absolutely.
That's-
There was a singular birdie on hole 10.
That's
Mr.
the hyzer, isn't it? Isn't the
Mr.
hyzer
Luke
up and around the
Butkus.
corner? Yeah.
Luke,
That's the hyzer that comes up and around the corner, isn't it? 10.
sure. It's
I think it's hole 10.
It's long.
It's
very
long.
long,
Yeah. He plays MA too. All these pros
Couldn't do it.
They couldn't handle it. Good work,
do
Luke.
that.
Birdie.
Way to
to
step
go.
up. So nobody got that. You guys are terrible at this game. Terrible.
All right, I'm better
All
at
right,
greens.
Greens.
I'm not better at playing greens.
No,
but
no,
I
green
know
long?
that
Green long.
green long.
Most difficult hole. Played 0.61 strokes above par. There was one birdie. His name is Mr.
11.
Aiden Sweeney.
11.
Aiden McSweeney.
11.
Okay, I got a hole 11. Okay, hole 11 is the uphill par 4. Then you go to the left, and a little bit of a
11's a
downslope.
par 4, so it's not 11.
I see working.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy, he's new.
Okay.
Could be 12. 12's tricky, but there's only one. It's not that long. I'll go with 12. There's a lot of bad kicks. You don't get
There's
a
a lot of bad
tournament.
kicks.
Yeah.
It's actually
Oh no! It's hole. That's 2.
from the longs.
4? 4 is a par 3, isn't it?
4.
It's not 4.
5, 6, 7.
Yes,
Seven.
that a boy. It's hole 7.
7. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Come on, man.
Well, that's the
7.
long where you're just hoping to
Yeah.
get to the
Just
short
get
two.
There's
through.
like
Then
17
go
tee
down.
pads that you can't even see
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah.
So hole 7. Aiden birdied it.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Well, he was green. That's where he tore it up.
That's where he tore it up. But that is, I've never.
That's crazy.
Again, I'm a low end too, so me saying I've never been close, that doesn't
I
speak
don't think
much.
we've ever seen any doubles.
I bogeyed it from the shorts.
Yeah.
I'm with you. So that is
Yeah.
a hard hole to even consider a birdie without a throw
That's
in.
great.
So I'd be curious to see. I wonder if he was parked or if he had to make a big 45, 50 footer.
Put in the comments, Aiden.
Hey, I'd love to know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right. Shorts, blue.
Hardest hole
Hardest
on
hole.
blue.
It
Not
shot
one.
1.02 strokes above par.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. That's huge.
And they
There
played
were no
blue the
birdies.
second round.
Even from the shorts.
Yeah.
Let
Well,
me
it's
give you
short
guys
basket.
a huge hint.
2.
It is not hole 2. I'll give you a huge hint. There is no short tee pad on this hole.
4.
Hole number 4.
Yeah, it's good.
1.02 because it's like 440.
Straight.
You got to hit it straight. And you
It's
got
a
to
par
throw it pretty
3.
far.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then skip it down and get
Yeah.
a good. So hole 4 gave all of you guys a run for your money.
Yeah.
So just getting par there
Yeah.
was strokes on the card, strokes on the field. So anyway, greens, shorts, 0.96 above par, almost 1 full stroke above, 0 birdies on this hole.
Shorts.
Shorts on green.
No, not that hole.
It's not hole 7.
I want to say
I'm gonna go with 1 because you can get in so much trouble missing left or right.
And you can
I
get
don't
that
know
score
that-
up high.
And that's a tough
So
one
it's
to
one.
birdie.
It's,
You
it's
got
not
it.
one.
Oh, it's that one.
But I agree with you.
Because you're gonna have the
You get off.
M3s and 4s. You're not having the big arms that can
Right.
throw
Right.
380 up the hill to get there.
No, I
So,
can
but
get
it's
there
not
if,
one.
if I just crush one. Right. Because if you get yourself, but in a way, if I can't throw it as far as the bushes,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Because then I might be able to toss one up in the tunnel and just kind of peter down. But if you go too far
It's
into
tough.
the bushes, now it's either side. You're in a world of hurt. Those are
Yeah.
not friendly bushes. It's not 7, not 1.
How about 17?
Hole 8.
Okay.
Hole
So-
8. Think about hole 8.
Well, hole 8.
There is no short. Hole 8 is you got to throw
Yeah,
it over the
throw-
bridge
Yeah, okay.
and land in the middle.
Yeah.
Then you've got a good 160, 180
That's
foot throw.
a good point because
That's tough.
I've never,
I
thumber guy.
thumbered from 200 feet and was in the circle, in the bowl.
So your first
Dead
one,
straight shot.
You know what I figured out though?
What'd you do?
It's just a buzz.
just throw straight. Yeah.
It's just a buzz.
Buzz,
I try to throw like
Firebird,
overstable
something stable,
and I
just-
throw it deep, and I'm like, why can't I cut
telling
the
you.
corner? Actually, I throw a reactor. I don't throw a buzz anymore.
So I watched Nate. Well, last time we played doubles there, I watched Nate throw a sharp angle thrasher, and it stood up because you got that relatively bare tree in the middle.
Yep.
Kind of went to the right of it, and then just right along the trees, and he was 45 feet. He missed the
With a
putt.
perfect
tough.
shot. That's
It's
the
perfect
best
shot.
you can do.
Well, I mean,
And you
unless
want
you
a
have
little
the
less-
crazy
Your
ball.
AB.
One
or-
little mistake and you're buried in. It's
Right.
so thick left
Right.
and right.
It's,
Yeah.
So you're right.
There might be ticks in there. So
No, there's no might.
Potentially.
There's no might about that. There are ticks. in there.
allegedly.
Allegedly, that's right. Okay. Now, Long's blue. Easiest.
Blue.
There was.
I want to say the island hole.
Which hole was the other hole?
I don't know. It's the island hole.
Could really use that towel right now.
It's the island hole.
We really could use that.
Whatever
too.
the
So
amoeba
hole 7's
shaped.
the little guy.
Yeah.
Hole 7's the little guy.
Yeah.
I think that we made an island.
Hole 7
island
isn't
out.
the island. That's the one in the back corner.
That's in the back corner.
Yeah, the little flick. Yeah, 7 would make sense.
So
or it's
13
under in the
is the-
trees. And
Yeah.
it's just the
Oh,
bare
yeah.
ground. Yeah, 240.
That's the little guy. Yeah, right
forehand zone
before
flick.
the lightning.
Yeah, I didn't burn it.
Lightning
Yeah,
bolt.
yeah. That's probably it though.
So it was actually 7 and then 13. They were off by the point. The 7 was off. I'm sorry, was below par, 0.6 strokes. 13 was 0.59.
Fair. It's close.
Yeah.
Which one's 13?
That's the island hole, right? I'm just gonna keep saying island hole until you tell me I'm right.
Yes, is the other one. The amoeba. The amoeba.
amoeba.
island
8's the
hole.
lightning
Just-
bolt.
Just
9's the long straight one. 10 is the hyzer. 11's coming back.
We needed,
Well,
we needed
13, the island hole. Yeah.
David here to be like David Watkins because he knows every hole. Like,
or we could get the towel.
yeah, that's fair.
All right, Longs on green. 0.72 below par. Longs on green.
Longs
What's the easiest?
Oh,
hole
it's
on
got to
green?
be 3, 4, 5.
Not hole 2.
It's not hole 5.
Was it not 250
It's
dead straight?
It's hole 5.
Yeah, hole 5.
So you would think, I would think 250 dead
Yeah.
straight as well. Just hit it with whatever
Yeah.
your putter
No,
or
that's a-
buzz.
So
5
Tuesday-
is an easy one. It's gotten grown
just-
in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, so we painted a
OB
very
in the back
obvious
line.
OB,
Yeah.
Deeper
but
basket, yeah.
I think with all the moisture and then the logs are built up,
Yeah.
depending because it's all you don't really get a good skip
Yeah.
because there's no
Yeah,
grass to help you skip it. It's just kind of
Yeah.
muds it up and
yeah.
slows it down.
It's 5.
So yeah, hole 5 was it.
Got one.
So
Got him.
and I failed to write down for the shorts.
Shorts.
I just now realized it.
That's okay. We forgive you.
All right. Shorts is we'll say 50.
We'll put it. You'll put it in the comments later.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll absolutely add it to the comments. So that was the discussion on the Provision Financial Open. These two fine gentlemen played in it. I got the opportunity to help Nate direct it. We thought it was a great event. We had 96 people come out, used both courses. I was in a way glad that we didn't fill it up because, like your experience, John, was
There wasn't a group in front of us. We just flew.
and there's
Yeah.
something about that because a lot of tournaments when you're sitting and you play and then you wait
Yeah.
and you play and then you wait. That's tough. That's tough on.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys, the
oh,
way you
man,
started, it was staggered. There was
Yeah.
lots of breaks. Everybody kept moving.
So that was even with the fiasco of the casuals showing up, we were still able to move. So that was good. I was bummed that we didn't fill it up, but at 96, I appreciate everyone's
Next year.
participation.
Yeah, great event.
Yeah,
Really
next
good
year.
event.
Good. Everyone, we appreciate it. Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you guys coming on. And it's a little bit long-winded, but thanks again for participating in our event. And look out for the next one. We've got a really awesome event planned. It's a collegiate event. So if you're not familiar with that format, it's a team-based collegiate format coming. It's not until September, October, but look for it. It's going to be awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.